Hey everyone, this is Yami, your Latina next door. Welcome back to my channel. I am very excited because today is the Look for Less, and not only is it the first Look for Less challenge of 2019, but I have a very important announcement at the end of this video that you do not want to miss. So stay tuned. First off, I'd like to thank Kristin from Kristin's Chaotic Life, who was my co-host for this month. Thank you so much for doing this with me. I will link her channel in my description box below. Make sure to check out her project and what she did for the Look for Less as soon as you're done with this one. For those of you who participated, remember there is a playlist link in my description box as well, so you can add your videos to the Look for Less playlist for January. And for those of you who did not participate, it's okay. Check out the playlist anyways, because there's going to be a ton of inspiration that you don't want to miss out on. All right, so if you all remember, last October I had asked you all to help me decide what to do for the Look for Less. I had 3 candle holders that I really loved, but I was torn at which one to do. So I gave you guys the power to choose for me and you guys voted. However, there was a second candle holder that you guys loved and I did too. So I decided I was gonna do it for this Look for Less. All right, so the candle holders I'm talking about are these rustic candle holders from Kirkland's. They're $40 for one set, but I was able to recreate them for almost nothing. All right, so here's a sneak peek of mine. And let me show you now how I did it. Now, the wood that I used was fence board, and the reason I used it was because it was actually left over from a previous fence project that we had. So I decided to go ahead and use it. If you want to go buy one, all you have to do is go to Home Depot and get the one that's 6 foot long, this one right here, that's only $1.72. Now, somehow I lost the footage of how we cut these. So I made this diagram so that I can explain to you what we did. Now I have to say we because it was actually the Latino engineer, aka my husband, who cut these boards for me. Now you only need 1 fence board to make 2 sconces. Now the first thing we're going to do is cut the back of those sconces. The originals were 2 feet in length, so that's what I did. I marked 2 feet and then again 2 more feet to create both backs for both sconces. Then I needed to cut where the candle was going to rest. So since the fence board was 5.5 inches width, I cut 2 more pieces in 5.5-inch sections to create a square. Then I needed the diagonal piece that was going to hold up the square to hold the candle. So I cut another 5.5-inch piece and then I cut it down the middle to create 2 smaller pieces. And as you can see, there's still wood left over. Now you don't have to use this wood, this is just what I did, and here it gives you an idea of the measurements. That way, no matter what wood you use, you can cut it this way. Now after we cut the wood, I basically just sanded off any splinters it had, but I didn't really sand the actual wood because I wanted it to be as rustic as possible. And as you can see here, I am staining it with dark walnut. Now after they were dry, I did think they were a little bit too dark, so I decided to go ahead and sand it with a sanding block. By the way, that sanding block is from Dollar Tree and it's actually pretty darn good. One side is a little bit finer grit and the other one is a little bit thicker, and it's totally worth it. And as you can see, by sanding it after the stain was on it, it started lightening up the wood and making it look a little bit more rustic. So I was happy that I ended up doing that. All right, so now we're ready to give it the whitewash. And as you know, I was going to use my trusty linen white. Look at that can. It's absolutely terrible, you guys. But I swear by it. And I just used a cheap $1 brush that I already had on hand. And I just dipped it into the paint. And I did end up spraying the brush with a little bit of water to kind of water down the paint because it was getting kind of thick. And then I just used it to brush it on to all the boards. Now, I totally wasn't going for perfection. Just like the original sconces, I wanted them to be nice and whitewashed and rustic. And then it was time to put it together, and I decided that I wanted the candle area to be 8 inches from the bottom of the back piece of wood. And then I added some wood glue to make the hold a little bit stronger. And then of course the Latino engineer had to take over because he wanted to use the nail gun. Now, if you don't have one, it's okay. You can use regular nails and a hammer, or you can even screw the boards together with a screwdriver. And here's just a close-up of that little piece with the 45-degree cut ends and how it fits snugly underneath the little square portion. And then I added the hardware to hang them up on the wall. And then I decided to seal them with wax, and I used Debbie's Design Diaries wax in clear, and I probably should have done this before I put it together, but hey, I'm human. What can I say? And here they are finished up on my wall. Now you can just place candles on them like this, or you can adhere hurricanes and they will look even prettier with them. And here is the version without the whitewash. I think they both look great. Alright, so let's see how I did. The originals were $40 and mine was actually $0 because I had absolutely everything I needed. But if you need to go to Home Depot and get that same board that I used, it will only cost you $1.72. That's pretty awesome. Alright, so I wanted to give you guys a first-hand look at what these look like in person, like compared to me. Look how big these things are. Look at this. That is awesome. They are 2 feet tall or long, however you want to call it. I really hope you were able to enjoy this Look for Less challenge. I had a lot of fun. It was great just going out in my yard, because they were literally out in my yard, and finding the wood that I needed for these and making them look almost identical. If you enjoy this challenge, please don't forget to hit that like button and give me a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. Also, if you are new here and haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so and becoming part of my familia. I am giving both of these away, both of these sets. So you guys need to stay tuned because I am doing a giveaway video. I have grown so much. I was able to make 10,000 subscribers before the end of last year, and I was so excited. I wanted to do something so special for you guys, and I thought this would be a wonderful way of telling you guys how much I appreciate and love each and every one of you, all of your super nice comments. I cannot wait to give these away. Yes, one of you is gonna go away with the white set and the other one's gonna go away with the dark set. So you have to stay tuned to my next video that talks about the giveaway and gives you all the instructions on how to join in and win. As always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out Kristin, my lovely co-host. Thank you so much, Kristin. I appreciate you joining me this month. Don't forget to check out that playlist in my description box and stay tuned for that giveaway video with all the rules on how to enter. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, adios.